Greetings to the esteemed members of the Intergalactic Council. I come to you as a literary representative from Earth to present a petition for the inclusion of a critical work of African American literature in your galactic library. That would be Sweat by Zora Neale Hurston, first published in 1926. This is a short story that tells a tale of Delia Jones, a black washerwoman in rural Florida who has spent 15 years enduring physical and emotional abuse at the hands of her husband Sykes. Delia's life is marked by sweat, literal and symbolic. She labors tirelessly to support herself while her husband squanders her earnings, cheats on her, torments her with a rattlesnake and a weapon, both real and metaphorical. In the end, Syke falls victim to his own cruelty with the snake. Delia watches silently, knowing justice has arrived. My esteemed members of the Intergalactic Council, I have to let you know that Sweat is more than just a story of marital strife. It is a profound reflection on the burdens carried by black women during the earliest 20th century. I know you haven't been to Earth, but there's much to learn about black women, specifically black women on Earth. Written during the Harlem Renaissance, a period when African American art and literature flourished, this story stood apart by focusing not only on the elite, but on the working class. Rural black women, those who were often, and still, go unheard. Zora Neale Hurston is an anthropologist and a folklorist, and she infused the story with African American vernacular and cultural rhythm. This choice not only preserves authentic voices from the American South, but also asserts their literary value. Sweat challenges stereotypes and centers a black woman's strength, spirit, and subtle resistance into a society that denies her power. So why is this story significant enough to transcend planets and centuries? Why am I begging you to get it into the Intergalactic Library? Because Sweat marks a turning point in literature. It goes as far as to dare to represent black women, not only as symbols, but as full human beings. Excuse me. I haven't been on Earth long. It explores the themes of abuse, justice, and spiritual strength, issues that resonate far beyond Earth. Hurston's portrayal of Delia's quiet resilience laid the groundwork for her later black feminist writers like Alice Walker, who called Hurston a genius of the South. Moreover, the story carries moral weight. It speaks to the question of how long the human soul can endure oppression. Delia's final act, choosing not to save her abuser, Sykes, raises complex ethical questions about justice, agency, and survival. These are not merely earthly dilemmas. These are universal questions, as you may know. If the Galactic Library hopes to capture the soul of Earth, then Sweat must be preserved. It offers a rare window into the life of an Earthling who bore pain with dignity, who worked with her hands, and who held her silence, not out of fear, but out of power. It teaches us that strength does not always roar. Sometimes it labors, prays, waits, and sweats. So I urge you to preserve Zora Neale Hurston's Sweat as a testament to the endurance, faith, and quiet power of Earth's people, especially its women. Thank you, Intergalactic Council, for your consideration.